During the week, we play the game, we work out, we count our calories, trying to hold on to this fragile little balance. But the second you step into this market on a weekend, you catch that smell of dough hitting boiling oil. You look at these massive unapologetic piles of red meat and carbs. And you quickly realize something. All these modern rules about self-discipline, they won't even last 5 minutes out here. Inside a Yunnan Halal noodle shop, you stumble upon this beautiful collision of flavor. The backbone is all about that perfect chew of northern poor noodles. Then it gets drenched in a heavily spiced, braised beef soup made by the local Muslim. But the final step, that frontier-style seasoning ritual is entirely in your hands. You go in with heavy red chili oil and deeply roasted charred peppers. You throw in some sour pickles, raw onion, and garlic, and finish it off with fresh cooling meat. It's a wildly complex, almost aggressive mix that make you break a sweat instantly. And when you finally lift that bowl and drain every last drop of the soup, that's when you know what true satisfaction tastes like. Properly fed, it's time to wonder. Weekends here are pure chaos. All you can see are the backs of people's heads and the plastic bags. Don't even bother looking for a path. Just let the mob swallow you and keep pushing. In a Yunnan summer, there is no escaping these dirt-covered wild mushrooms. Here, extreme flavor and fatal hallucinations have always meant the exact same thing. But with everyone chasing them now, that danger doesn't come cheap. And then there is other extreme wild food. You will see whole honeycombs loaded with bee pupae. They take this larva, deep fry them in boiling oil, and turn them into this crispy little protein bomb. Honestly, best beer food ever. Look at these fresh figs. A few hours ago, they were probably still hanging on a branch in some backyard just outside the city. Different kind of peaches from all over the country, stripped of these fancy supermarket wrappers, just casually dumped in piles. This is that sharp, ultimate refresh heat you can only experience in a Yunnan summer. Eggplants and peppers get charred black over hot coals, peeled, mashed up, and then slammed with a massive amount of lemon juice, raw chilies, Burmese coriander, and onions. Not intense enough for you? How about a century egg right into it? Looking at this dark, destructive-looking mess, it's almost impossible to explain to outsiders. There's this huge trend in the cities with salt brand foods. Everyone preaching about the pure, natural flavors. But in Yunnan's Halal cuisine, this philosophy of the minimalism has been around a long time. It's completely different from the heavy, dark soy sauce breeds you see out of North China. Here, it's stripped down to the absolute basics, just the salt. Yunnan is the absolute heaven for potato chip lover. They take the different of the local potatoes, slice them fresh, and drop them straight into the fryer. When they came out, they are toasted in a variously complex dry roll and handed to you in a massive plastic bag. Even the lotus root gets the treatment. They take this fresh, sweet root, roughly grate it into a mash, mix in some flour, and fry it. The outside is crispy, but the inside stays completely sweet and chewy. Honestly, it's hard to believe anyone has the willpower to survive this kind of all-out fried carb assault. If the deep fry are getting to be too much, you need to try this. It's a beautifully proved dough with just a slight fermented tannin to it, with the toast perilla seeds and peanuts. When you're biting, there is only this restrained hint of the sweetness. It is just an honest, rustic piece of the street baking. These old school pastries haven't changed since the last century. No fancy names, no individual packaging. Just a flat rate, 12 yuan a kilo, less than $2. Thanks for watching. May you find it in yourself to let go of the stress every now and then. Just enjoy your food. Bye.